There is no getting around the hard work. No getting around the hard work. Stop being afraid in your life. Choose the strong route and move forward. All men are self-made. GeneticXFitness.com. This is me and Gene. So we're going to get right into this video because you need to understand this concept if you're a man. Or if you're a boy trying to become a man. You got to understand that you must be self-made. Self-determined. Self-disciplined. Self-confident. High self-esteem. All of those things, what do they all have in common? They come from the self. All of those things come from you. They come from you. They don't come from somewhere else. There's a whole concept of borrowed energy. You know what I'm talking about? That borrowed energy? Where you drink coffee and you have a little temporary bit of energy, but then it goes away. And then worse, you have a crash. You're fucking even lower than if you would have just been steady. Borrowed energy. If you borrow money from somebody, you have to pay it back, don't you? Nobody's giving out free money out here. And most of the time, what do you have to do? You have to pay interest on that. Most people are not going to be okay with just getting, if they loan you money, usually there's some sort of interest involved. What does all this have to do with being self-made? Everything. It has everything to do with being self-made. You have to pull your own weight. You ever heard that before? You have to pull your own weight. And this is something else. This is a concept that I talk to my students a lot about, is the idea of earning your own respect. You have to earn your own respect. You know how you do that? By conquering shit that's challenging for you, something that's difficult for you. So you're being a pussy and you're like, yo, I don't want to have a cold shower. A cold shower sounds awful to me right now. That's exactly the thing that you should do. Because if you don't want to, if you didn't want to do it because you were being a coward, and then you conquered that inner bitch that Joe Rogan talks about, it's very funny. If you conquered that inner bitch at that moment and said, oh, fuck it, I'm going to jump in. I know it's going to be good for me. And you take that cold shower, you earn your own respect. That's one moment. You got to earn it moment to moment. So you go into a conversation with someone and they're kind of making you feel shitty. You know, they're letting off those negative vibes. You know, maybe they're complaining about something or they're being negative about something, right? And you don't call them out. You're like, yo, you know, please save it. I got something, or, you know, whatever it is. However you choose to end that interaction. You do it, you know, shut the fuck up like I do. I'm like, yo, shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. Or you do it how other people do. They do it nicely. But you draw the boundary. You draw the fucking boundary. And when you draw that boundary, you know what? You earn your own respect. So you have to do this. You have to do this. This is a practice. This is an exercise. It's not something that you can fake. You can see it in people that have no self-esteem. They have no self-respect. It's because they don't do things to earn their own respect. They know they need to go to the gym because they want to be fit. But they say, not today. Not today. Even though they missed 3 fucking days. Not today. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. You hear that shit. In that moment, that person just lost respect for themselves. Your mind is always watching. No matter what you're doing, your mind is always watching. So you have to earn your own respect. Everything that you do, if you told yourself you weren't gonna fap because you don't want to masturbate, you don't want to be one of these punk ass guys sitting in front of a computer doing this, because you don't want to be that guy. You say, no, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not. Instead, I'm gonna do something productive. So again, in that moment, you earn your own respect. So no one can hand that to you. Nobody could just give you self-respect. It's called self-respect for a reason. It comes from the self. Again, self-confidence, self-determination, self-esteem, self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency, that all comes from you. You have to generate that internally. If you want coaching, GeneticXFitness.com. You sign up for coaching there. Me and Gene. Like the video, hit that subscribe button. I hate saying all this shit at the end, but you know what? It fucking works. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to hear. But all men are self-made. Never forget that. Peace.